Hi there, Aries. Welcome to your second half of May 2019 reading, and welcome to my channel, Healing Tea Talk. It is the wee hours of the morning, so please forgive my attire, but it is really late. Just trying to find a time to record where everything was pretty sound and serene. Um, and so, anyway, I am a new channel here on YouTube offering my version of love and light and experience over 20 years of experience with career coaching, counseling, life coaching. And now I am pairing that with my intuitive gifts to convey messages from spirit um, and offer the world um, my version of love and light and service to help us get through life, because life can be tough. And so sometimes it's helpful to have somebody to run things by, which is why I have a service or product called Let Me Run This By You. And so sometimes throughout the course of the day, I know this has happened to me where I have had a bright idea, an aha moment, and I sometimes want to run that by someone, just someone sane with some experience, just to hear it come off my mouth a certain way. Or is this right? Am I thinking right about this? Am I on the right track? And so it's not necessarily an energy reading, but it is just to get some advice. So that is a product that you can access on the link, the square link below. It is literally called Let Me Run This By You. And so I'm available for that kind of advice as well. So we are going to get into the second half of May 2019 reading, Aries. The messages may not resonate with everyone, which is fine. If it does, please like, share, and subscribe to my channel so I can keep doing this, keep it going. And what else did I want to say? Again, I am available for personal readings as well, and that link will be in the description box. So with all of that out of the way, let's go ahead and get into your reading, Aries, for the last part of May 2019. I can't believe we're like ending, well, kind of like the second week of May. Yeah, just going kind of fast. We're still fresh into the month, but the first week of May, last week of April, I was in Jamaica. Beautiful and wonderful experience. And so this second week, I just feel like I'm playing catch up a little bit. But want to offer some guidance. So Holy Spirit, we ask you for the highest level of divine guidance for Aries for the second half of May 2019. What messages do you have, Holy Spirit, for Aries for the second half of May 2019? And I'm using the Nature's Whispers Oracle deck. I usually get the advice cards and then do your reading from there. All right, Aries. So Potential Gateway came out. All righty. And so I will read that just right off the bat for you guys. And it says, a new course or route is coming into your awareness. It is time to utilize your knowledge and complete the task at hand. As you finish one aspect of your life, begin thinking about what you would like to do next. This is part of your life's journey. You are constantly shifting and developing. You may feel contentment, fulfillment, and pride because you have accomplished something. There is productivity and reward as a bonus for your efforts. The good fortune you realize is evidence that you are putting sufficient energy into your life's journey to get out of it all you desire. So awesome. That's great information for you, Aries. Let's do the Goddess Guidance deck here as our next oracle card for you guys. So it looks like it sort of sounds to me like a tipping point moment where you've invested a lot of time, energy, and effort into something, and now you're taking maybe a new course of direction, which is a gateway to a greater version of yourself, which is awesome. So we'll get more guidance as the reading comes out. All right. Thank you, Spirit. Highest level of guidance for Aries for the second half of May 2019. Second half of May 2019. Highest level of divine guidance, Holy Spirit, for Aries. What would you like for them to know? Purification, Aries. And so that says it is time for a cleansing detoxification of your body and your mind. And there's a lot of blue. And then at the bottom is sacred space. Create an altar or visit a power place to connect with the divine. Was at the bottom. And then we'll also get some guidance from the Angel Oracle deck for you guys. So it looks like there's a need to maybe detox. Clearing your chakras, as well as maybe doing a detox for your body as well. All right. And one more Oracle card, Holy Spirit, for Aries. All right. And child came up. So it says you care deeply about children, and they readily respond to your love. All children, including your own inner child, require love, affection, and attention. We can clear and open your heart and schedule so that you can give more time and energy to the children who need you. So you could have children or children in your environment who need your attention, Aries, for this second half of May 2019. So I'm going to shuffle the cards and then we'll get into your reading. So I know at times when that card has come up, when I've seen the child card come up, there's oftentimes a need to spend time with my own child, or there's a need maybe that my child is strong. My child is 21. But there's a need there that maybe I had a blind spot about. So it doesn't necessarily have to be a small child. It could be your grown children who need your time and attention. All right, Aries. So let's get 2 cards here, Holy Spirit, for potential gateway. 2 cards for the rest of May 2019. All right. And so the King of Swords came out. That's air energy, Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra. So King of Swords energy being very clear, building an empire based on intelligence and a mental wherewithal. So that success of the King of Swords has come from building something intellectually. It could also mean that you are, Aries, dealing maybe with an air sign, and they may be part of this new course of action that you're taking. We will see. Okay, another card for potential gateway, Holy Spirit, for Aries, last part of May. All right, and then the 3 of Swords came out, which means heartbreak. So there could be an ending or a new beginning because you experienced heartbreak, Aries. And because of that experience, now there's a new gateway, right? It could have built you up, put you in a position where you are going in a different direction. And then the King of Pentacles came out. That is earth energy, which is going to be our Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus energy. That's, again, a different person. So that came out on top of the detox card, which is a person, the King of Pentacles has built their success been very, very diligent in building their money and resources and are ready to enjoy the finer things in life. So maybe that is your energy, uh, Aries, just wanting to experience the finer things in life, ready to sort of relax, having built something for a long period of time. And then the star card popped out. Again, this is air energies, in particular Aquarius. So it also speaks to, the star card speaks to needing healing. And so coming out on top of this purification or detox card, it could really mean that you have worked really hard and now it's time for you to, excuse me, it's time for you to heal. And you need to spend some time healing your mind and your body, especially if you're coming off of a breakup. Um, yeah, Eight of Swords came out. So someone on top of child, again, that's air energy. So it really looks like you've been dealing with an air sign. Somebody feeling like they're in a mental prison. Maybe your child is an air sign. If there is um, Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini, definitely feeling in their mind like they're in some sort of mental, the illusion of being in a mental prison. It doesn't, they feel that way. All right, and then one last card, Spirit, for all right, and then the Emperor comes out, which could be an older male figure who is definitely overseeing, looking at, has resources. Here, looking at this Eight of Swords or this child, it could be a child's parent who sees this going on with the child, or if the child is an air sign, but they feel like they're in some type of mental anguish. Alrighty, so this person here represents healthy stability, creating an environment that allows you to work effectively, seeking well-functioning order in life, appreciate the rules of society that allow a smooth and peaceful life. So this person, that's very stable energy, Aries. So there's a very stable energy here for your, sorry about that, very stable energy for your child, perhaps. So we will get clarification using a different deck, the Cosmic Tarot deck. But definitely looks like there's some interaction here with an air sign. There was some heartbreak that gave you a new beginning and a need to heal. All right, highest level of guidance, Holy Spirit for Aries. Okay, the Magician came out, which is manifesting something, and that came out on top of this King of Swords. Clarification for the Three of Swords. Sometimes the Three of Swords speaks to third-party energies, Aries. So maybe part of the heartbreak was finding out there was a third party involved, or they found out there was a third party with this other King of Pentacles. Not sure if that's your energy or another person altogether, the way that this is sitting here. Clarification, Holy Spirit, on this Three of Swords, please. Okay, there was definitely a Tower moment. The Tower came out. So these are major arcana, the Magician and the Tower. Like, this is a divine disassembling of something from on high. So it looks like the universe pretty much set that in motion, and then offers you divine healing from it. So it looks like that was manifested divinely for your benefit. And although it may not feel good, Aries, it looks like Spirit is also offering you divine healing, encouraging you to sort of detoxify, start over, start fresh, spirit, mind, and body from this third party energy or relationship. Yep, Ten of Cups is coming out here. Cups are water signs, which are Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, and then Eight of Swords. So somebody walked away. Yeah. So maybe there was some wishful thinking on your part, thinking that something was going to pan out or come into fruition, but instead, this air sign walked away. Yeah, Two of Swords, again, air energy. Wow. Wow, Aries. So there's a young person, looks like a young woman too. Ooh, we had some cards flip out. In this picture, there's a young woman who's sort of in solitude by herself. Maybe you have a daughter, or there's a young lady involved that came out on the child clear advice card, who could be feeling rather isolated right now, going through some stuff, some mental anguish, and they really need your stability, Aries. Um, and so it looks like there's a need to focus maybe on that daughter. Highest level of guidance, Holy Spirit. Clarification on this Emperor, please. Yeah. The Ace of Swords in reverse. Okay, so when you get the Ace of Swords, that is like divine communication, great communication, knowing exactly what you think, exactly what you say. It's like a divinely inspired idea. Your communication is impeccable. But with the Ace of Swords in reverse, something is being suppressed. Like somebody is definitely having some mental anguish. Maybe you haven't communicated with, and see the moon card is at the bottom, which is symbolic of Pisces, but can mean that there are some underlying feelings, some underlying issues that are needing to come to the surface with a child. And so there may not have been sufficient communication with this air sign child, Aries, and you're needing to communicate to put their mind at ease, and they could be waiting for some type of communication from you to offer some stability and guidance. So yeah, so Aries, it just looks like, this tower moment, this heartbreak was divine to shift you into a place of healing, detoxification, and focusing more on your children, perhaps. Shifting from a focus on love to focusing on your children who need you, or a child that's an air sign that needs you, perhaps. So, yeah, which there's nothing wrong with that, because sometimes I know as a single parent myself for a very, very long period of time, there may have been times where I wanted to focus on love and relationships, but my daughter needed my time and attention. And so it just may not be the right time, Aries, for you to focus on love. You may still be raising children, or your children clearly from the reading here need you. And so definitely encouraging you to give that child, if you can, as much of your undivided attention, um, guidance, because this emperor is an experienced person. This emperor is experienced. They've seen a lot of life. They're able to offer resources. And so there could be a lot there that your child needs from you. So definitely open up the lines of communication with this Ace of Swords in reverse. Open up the lines of communication with this air sign, and do the work, do the healing work, Aries, so you don't repeat that cycle. Oftentimes, when we don't do the work, we end up back in another tower moment. So, to avoid that, do the purification work that's necessary to get you to a better version of yourself. All right. Thank you so much for watching. Again, I am available for personal readings. Um, Visit me again, like, share, subscribe. Let me know if the comments resonated with you. And I look forward to us building a community of healthy information, good communication. Love you guys. Take care.